One of the most fascinating genres of fiction in many pieces of media is a fantasy world. And I think it wouldn't be wrong to say that most people love a fantasy world where the impossible becomes possible, and the imagination can cross the boundaries of reality itself. But have you ever wondered what makes this genre so fascinating? For me personally, it's the world itself, along with the creatures in it. Which is why today, we are going to talk about one such anime that could be defined as the true definition of the fantasy anime genre. An anime with such an intricate world and creatures that you will be left speechless. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more anime reviews, breakdowns, and hidden gems. And let us dive into the mind-blowing world of Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon, also known as Dungeon Meshi, follows Laios and his party after they suffer a brutal defeat by a dragon. Their healer is eaten alive, but not killed, and the team has only a small window to rescue her. There's just one problem. They're broke. Like, we can't afford a single loaf of bread broke. So Laios decides, let's just eat the monsters in the dungeon. And from this ridiculous idea begins a surprisingly deep adventure about survival, food, friendship, and facing your fears. The anime is hilarious, but not in the cheap gag way. Most fantasy anime rely on tropes. Dungeon Meshi twists them. Slimes become jelly desserts, mimics become exotic delicacies, a walking mushroom monster becomes a gourmet dish, but it's never random. Every joke ties into the world building. The humor hits because the world treats monster cooking as a real science. Every creature, every monster, and every dish has so much thought put into it, from their biology to their weaknesses and how they can be edible. Every aspect of these creatures has been created so intricately that it just blows away your mind. From the smallest slime to the biggest dragon, none of them are created half-assed. One thing that shocks new viewers is just how smart the lore is. Dungeon Meshi isn't just fantasy cooking. It's actually a study of dungeon ecosystems, the food chain, monster biology, how adventurers survive, economics of dungeon crawling. Every creature cooked has meaning, and every ecosystem affects the dungeon's balance. It's world building that just sneaks up on you. The show is animated by Studio Trigger, and they went crazy on the food detail. We're talking shimmering stews, perfectly roasted hydra, slow-cooked giant scorpion, gooey slime jelly, and all that good stuff. Every dish looks like it came straight out of a Michelin star fantasy restaurant. And the show does something genius. After every battle, instead of resting, the party immediately cooks. It creates a unique rhythm of fight, gather ingredients, cook, character interaction, move deeper. It makes the world feel alive and grounded, even when the food is made of, well, monsters. This show doesn't work without its cast, and luckily, every single character is a gem. The chemistry of these characters is perfect. Their banter feels natural, and the more food they share, the more their relationships deepen. By the halfway point, you're not just watching for the comedy. You're watching because this feels like a real adventuring family. Behind all the humor, the show explores what it means to fail, the burden of leadership, the fear of disappointing your friends, the responsibility of saving someone you care about, and yes, the importance of food in building trust. The meals aren't just jokes. They're moments of healing, bonding, and where characters reveal their fears and hopes. And as time passes, the food becomes a storytelling language for the show. So, should you watch Delicious in Dungeon? Absolutely. If you love fantasy settings, insane world building, and deep storytelling, along with some great comedy and banter, this is the perfect show for you. It's creative, cozy, clever, intense, and way more emotional than expected. I promise you won't regret the watch. And comment down below your thoughts on this show. What did you think of it? Also, if there's any other anime you'd like to review, comment that too. Well, that's all for today. I know it's been a while since the last upload. There were some problems I had to take care of, but now we are back with the usual schedule. And I'll try to keep it consistent going forward. So, if you had fun, hit that subscribe button and like the video for upcoming awesome reviews and recommendations. Until then, see you next time. Peace.